Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to continue the Halloween special over here on my channel, the Spooktacular Extravaganza, with episode 4 and number 4 of Anniversary Week. And this episode, we're going to be covering Shaun of the Dead. Now, for background, this film was directed by Edgar Wright and stars Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, and follows two characters who are best pals, and while they're, being friends and living their lives, an apocalypse starts and they have to fend for themselves and try to save Simon Pegg's girlfriend. Personally speaking, I watched this for the first time around when COVID started, so it was kind of ironic that it covers like an apocalypse, and COVID felt like an apocalyptic wasteland. So it kind of was ironic when I first watched it. It was at the beginning of COVID and whatnot, and I loved it the first time I saw it, and I've rewatched it countless times at this point, and I still find this film endlessly entertaining. I think that Edgar Wright is one of my absolute favorite directors of all time, and he just delivers an absolutely fantastic script, airtight script, just like no slack in the script, and it just like keeps going at every turn and doesn't ever stop. And the film is endlessly funny, endlessly rewatchable. Simon Pegg, Nick Frost are all great. The side characters are all memorable. And just even like the visual standpoint, it has this really cool look to it where it feels, very 2000s-esque, while also looking rather modern. And I think the cinematography looks really gorgeous in this film, honestly. And there are also like these certain shots where, things are going on in the foreground, and then in the background as well, there's things moving around, and just like, catches your eye. And also just like the suspense building where, Shaun will be doing, or Shaun, Simon Pegg's character, will be doing like his normal tasks, and then somewhere like off to the side, there'll be something weird going on. Like there's like a zombie just like walking around. Like there's like this kid that like is kicking a soccer ball or a football, I guess, if you're European, and he's the zombie, and Shaun doesn't even notice it, and like he just like keeps on walking by, and it's just that is a really good way of filmmaking. I think it's really cool, just like the side, like foreground is your main attention, and then in the background there's something kind of important going on, and I really, really enjoy that type of filmmaking. I think it's really, really effective. And also, the soundtrack is one of the greatest soundtracks I think ever. It's very like early 2000s, while also having these like retro tracks in them. Like there's a Queen song that plays in the middle of it that has an awesome sequence attached to it, and I love the utilization of the soundtrack. And I think Edgar Wright, he is known for Baby Driver and how the soundtrack correlates so well with that film. I love how he's able to edit his films with the soundtrack that he's using. So like the certain songs, they'll be used in a way where it kind of like lines up with the filmmaking. So the song "Don't Stop Me Now" is playing, and they're in a fight with these zombies, and like they're using like pool sticks and whatever they can find in this bar that to fight off these zombies. And it's really fun, really cool to watch. And also, I mean, that's kind of why I love his other films too, is like his editing style is so good and so unique, and I absolutely love that style. Really, really one of the more memorable things about Edgar Wright in general. And on a comedic standpoint, I'm not a British person. I mean, I'm American, full-heartedly. I laugh my ass off watching this movie. Every single time I watch it, I end up finding at least, I don't know, a laugh like at least every minute. This film is hilarious to me, and I don't find like like British humor to be the most funny thing on the planet. I find this movie freaking hilarious. I think it holds up really well. Even for it being 2000s, it holds up really, really well. And in all, I honestly think that Shaun of the Dead is kind of a perfect film in the essence of it captures what it's going for insanely well and provides a good laugh, entertainment for the audience. And I think it's really, really well done, really well edited, and well performed as well, while also being extremely funny. So, if you guys have never seen Shaun of the Dead before, please watch it. If you have seen it though, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And if you like this video and you haven't subscribed already, make sure to subscribe. And I will see you guys in episode 5 of the Spooktacular Extravaganza. Peace out, everybody.